Hi, it's Janet Hilts from janethilts.com. I'm a breakthrough coach and an EFT expert that stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. And I help women flip their old thought patterns and ditch emotional baggages so that they can stop living make-do lives, so they can really do what they want to do. Today, I want to talk to you about being kind to yourself, being gentle with yourself. Now this, I've told you before that I really like feeling good. And of course, being gentle with myself feels good. But beyond that, being gentle with myself is actually a strategy. So here's what I mean by this. If I'm beating myself up, if I'm really harsh on myself, or I just prod myself to go, 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 you know what I'm talking about. If I'm doing that, sooner or later, I burn out from it. Like, I just want to quit. I either want to go and hide from this harsh voice that I use with myself, or maybe you don't know this about me, but I never was really good with authority. So I'm more likely to tell that part of myself just to buzz off, like I didn't even want to hear it anymore. That's what happens when you're bugging yourself all the time, when you're, whatever you do, if you call yourself names, if you just razz yourself about what you're not doing or what there still is to do or what you should have done last week. I want to talk to you about the alternative to that, which is being deliberately gentle with yourself. Now, I'm not talking about feeling sorry for yourself. That is a pretty disabling state to be in. I'm just talking about talking sweetly to yourself, talking in an encouraging manner, just like you would a little girl that you were trying to encourage, like really softly. Now, here's why this is strategic. Because when you're gentle with yourself, your mind stays open. You don't get anxious, like cringing, waiting to hear the next scolding inside your head, right? You can remain more open. You can remain more relaxed. And that leaves you open to be able to think more clearly. It leaves you open to communicate with other people in a more open way. And it keeps your momentum going. You see, each time you scold yourself, you kind of put the brakes on a little bit, right? And then it takes a little recovery time to get over it. So that's just that recovery time is wiped off the plate. Like you don't need that anymore. You can keep momentum going throughout your day by cheering yourself on. So I am a very practical woman. I know that the EFT tapping I do, by a lot of people, it's considered pretty woo-woo, but the reason I love it so much is that it gets the job done and it gets it done quickly. And that is one of the reasons why I like being gentle with myself, being kind to myself, because that leaves me open and feeling good to do the stuff I want to do. Because as I said, the scolding it slows you down and it makes you feel like garbage anyway. So I'm going to give you some more tips this week on a good way to start practicing doing this. And one thing you can do until then is just start being aware of whether you're pretty harsh with yourself or kind with yourself. And for the times that you find yourself being harsh with yourself, do me a favor. Don't scold yourself for that, okay? Because that cycle just never stops. But as I said, I'll be back a couple times this week. I want to give you some more tips on how you can actually make this a practice for yourself. So it's your default mode. It's not something unusual that only happens every once in a while. I want to show you how to make it a practice for yourself. So I hope in the meantime you'll be sweet to yourself, and I'll see you soon.